Hey, what is going on, you guys? This is Tech HD coming at you with a brand new unboxing video, and today what we're going to be unboxing is the Rode Procaster dynamic microphone. So this is a dynamic microphone, which is really interesting. So what a dynamic microphone does is that it's a little bit less sensitive, so it doesn't capture so much of the background noise of reverb. So if you're in like a big room that has a lot of echo, this won't capture so much of the reverb or anything like that, which is perfect. This is mainly for podcasting, for voiceovers, as well as streaming, stuff like that. So this is what it's really tailored for compared to a condenser microphone. And since it's not so sensitive, it doesn't require 48-volt phantom power on a preamp, so that's perfect. You'll need a preamp that has 48-volt phantom power, even though a lot of the preamps do provide you with that, but this doesn't require it. But there are some issues with it, since it doesn't require any 48-volt phantom power and it's very not so sensitive. You do have to crank that gain a little bit higher in order for it to capture your voice really well, but in doing so it creates a little bit of background hiss, a little bit of distortion in a way as well. And so in doing so, a lot of people, if you have the Shure SM7B, for example, that's also a dynamic microphone. That one's really popular. But if you have a Shure SM7B or Procaster, a lot of people recommend that you get something like the cloudlifter CL1. And what this does is that it boosts up the signal, clean audio, and so with that, with it boosting up the signal, you could lower that gain a little bit, and then you won't have so much of the background hissing, which is really good. So we're going to be testing both of these out. We're going to be doing a sound test with and without the cloudlifter CL1. I also have the Rode PSM1 shock mount, so that I can have it on my boom arm, and so it doesn't capture any of the vibration or anything like that whenever I'm tapping on the table or typing on my keyboard, anything like that. So that's really good. And so I'll have links down in the description below for everything, and we're going to be unboxing this. We're going to be seeing if it's really worth it or not, and we're going to be doing some sound tests. And so let me know what you guys think down in the comments below at the end of this video, if you hear any difference with or without the CL1, and let me know what you guys think about the audio quality as well. I'm really curious about that. Okay, so now taking a look at the Rode Procaster, you can see that it's a dynamic microphone, and you can see that instead of talking into here, you're going to be talking on the front, as well as there's a 10-year warranty. It's tailored for voice frequency response, has an internal pop shield, which is really interesting, and that is pretty much it. So let's just get right into this, and let's see what we get. Oh, okay. So now we got the microphone in here, I'm assuming, and then we got a little bit of a mount. So this is the one without the shock mount, so we're gonna move that over to the side. We also got the little screw, so depending on the type of boom arm or anything like that, see if you would need this or not. I'm gonna lift this up just in case if the connection to the XLR is a little bit loose. You could put this on and it'll keep it more snug. And then we got a little bit of an instruction manual, which is nothing really important. Oh, I think we get a Rode sticker as well as we get the register for the 10-year warranty, and then all these specifications about the microphone itself. So let's move that over to the side. Let's throw the box, and then let's open this bad boy up. Oh, so it's in its bag. Okay, god damn, this thing is heavy as hell. So right away, quality, you really feel the quality. I don't want to drop this, but this weighs probably more than 5 pounds, maybe like about 7 pounds. So you will need like a boom arm that is capable of holding this heavy microphone, because this thing is honestly a beast. This thing is all metal, which is pretty crazy. And then you have the microphone over here, so you'll be talking in here instead of over here like a condenser microphone. You have this little screw on piece, so then you could tighten it on a boom arm. And then we have XLR right up here as well, which is really cool. So then that is pretty much it. This is the Rode Procaster, and let's unbox. I'm gonna put this over to the side, and we're gonna get the PSM1 as well. And it's nothing crazy, it's just a shock mount specifically for microphones like the Procaster. There's also a list of other microphones that it's compatible with, but this thing is also all metal. You can just easily tell the quality, and this thing is built to last. This thing is crazy. Okay, so if I were to put the microphone like this, I would have to remove this piece. And it says that it has an internal pop filter, but a lot of people like to put like a windscreen in here as well. And so let me unscrew this piece. And you can see right here that the internal pop filter is right here, so it's a windscreen, not really a pop filter, which is really cool. And I think it also has an internal shock mount, so that it prevents the vibration if you don't have something like this. But this is just for double protection, so which is really good. So this thing really does scream quality, and this thing is all metal as well, which I really love. The you know, the body, the build of it, it really screams quality, so you're really getting what you're paying for, which is really cool. Alright, so now that we have the Rode Procaster and also the shock mount, we're going to be adding this to my boom arm, and then we're going to be doing the sound test with and without the cloudlifter CL1 and see if this is really worth it or not. Alright you guys, so now I'm using the Rode Procaster, and as you can see right here is directly right in front of me. I have it connected to the shock mount, which I also have it connected to my boom arm, and I am using the Focusrite preamp, and I have the gain at about like 90%, literally almost max. So if I were to yell even a little bit, it'll start to peak because it's not so sensitive. And then I am recording it externally, so I have it connected to my preamp, which is connected to my computer. I have it connected, I'm using Adobe Audition, and for this one I am not using the cloudlifter CL1, so just to let you guys know about that. So because of that, I have to have the gain at about 90% of it. But let me know what you guys think about the sound test. This is the raw audio of what you guys are hearing, and I'm currently monitoring it, and it sounds pretty clean, pretty good quality, you know. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm literally about like a couple inches away from it. I'm not trying to talk directly to it, otherwise it'll start to capture more of my breathing. I'm just trying to focus on the camera and talk like this. And also, if I were to move this because of the shock mount, I saw like hit a little bit because it hit the metal piece, but I'm just moving this a little bit, seeing if any of the vibration would do anything different. Also, if I were to tap on the table or on the keyboard, see how much it'll pick it up, as well as the vibration from the table, because it is connected to the table. You see that the camera is moving a little bit as well. And also I'm going to be snapping my fingers in front of it, behind it, to the left and right. And this is a cardioid pickup pattern. It's not super cardioid, it's not hyper cardioid, nothing like that, so nothing crazy. The only thing is that it's a dynamic microphone, so it doesn't require 48-volt phantom power. Okay, so pretty much I'm snapping to the left and the right. And also behind it. And so just to show you guys how it's not so sensitive, it's not picking up anything from the left or the right. It's not picking up as much of it from the left or the right as well as behind it. So if you're like in a big room and it's just so much echo and stuff like that, you don't have to worry about this, because it's really just going to pick up what's in front of it, and that is pretty much it, which is really, really cool. And I also like the fact that it has an internal windscreen or pop filter, whatever you guys want to call it. I really like that it has that as well, so I don't have to have a microphone windscreen to cover this. You could use it, or you could also get a pop filter as well, put it right in front of it to remove that plosives as much as possible, like the P's and the B's. But overall, this is just perfect. This is fine. So now what we're going to do a sound test of with the cloudlifter CL1 and see how much of a difference that actually makes. I definitely have to lower that gain and try to balance it out. Literally, the background noise is at about negative 48 decibels. So just to let you guys know about that. Okay, so now we are using the Rode Procaster with the cloudlifter CL1, and that is still connected to my Focusrite preamp, and I'm still using Adobe Audition, same distance, everything else is the same. The only thing I did was add the cloudlifter CL1. Now, the main difference that I did was before the gain was at like about 90%, now it's literally at about like 47%, almost 50%. So I really had to lower that gain, and that is good for background noise, hissing, stuff like that. It just makes it a cleaner audio, but I also want to know your guys' opinion on what you guys think of it. Do you guys hear any difference? Do you think that the cloudlifter CL1 is worth it? Stuff like that, as well as I try to match the background noise. So like I would stay quiet for a couple seconds. I try to match it to negative 48 decibels, and that's where I had it. So I had about 47% gain volume up, and that's pretty much how it is. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. This is the raw audio of it as well. So was the last one. So just to let you guys know about that, let me know if you guys prefer with or without the cloudlifter CL1. I definitely recommend using headphones for this, and I'm currently monitoring it, It sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty much the same. So I don't know if I think the cloudlifter CL1 when I first got it was like 150. I don't know if that would be worth it because this microphone alone is way above that in the price range. So I don't know if you want to spend an extra $100+ to get that extra piece, not including a preamp as well. So you know, to get this type of audio, you do have to make a bit of an investment. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below if this audio sounds really good. Alright, so there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This has been my unboxing as well as my sound test of the Rode Procaster and with the shock mount and how it sounds like with and without the cloudlifter CL1. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I very much want to know your guys' opinion and your thoughts about this microphone and to see if it's really worth it or not. I am currently using the microphone, but instead of the raw audio of it, I have it all edited in post-production and I have it synced up in Premiere Pro. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notification so that you guys can be notified when I upload a video. I am slowly coming back, trying to make as much videos as possible. But follow me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. As always, it's Tech HD. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!